They have lost direction. That's what we're going to talk about today on Thursday, April the 16th, 2015, Strength for Today. They have lost direction. They have no leader. Psalms 119, verse 176, says this: I've gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments. Folks, when a sheep loses sight of the shepherd, he gets lost. He gets lost in the wilderness with no protection, no direction, and no affection. He has no leader then. He's lost in the wilderness. David asked God to seek him when he gets lost so he can get back and to remember the divine directives and command that God the Father, as a loving Father and a loving leader, has given to his children. And they failed to see or understand their importance. The wiles of the wilderness have their attention. I'm afraid that's the way the world is today. The wiles of this wilderness in the world has their attention. And they're not paying attention to God, but they're looking at this world, and it's failing them. The goodness of the Lord has been replaced with the thrills of all the new sights that are before the eyes of those leading them deeper and deeper into the jungle of sin. They believe the lies of the tempter, that those old wore-out ruts in the road of faithfulness are better forsaken for wide open fields and for new ground and new opportunities that appeal to the senses of the flesh. They've forsaken rest for a newfound sense of adventure and freedom. The old ruts do not offer a sense of adventure, and they've just left it to the side. And now they can do what they want to do. They're not constrained by the loving father or a loving leader. They are now their own leader, in control of their own destiny, and they've forgotten the loving leader that lies ahead. And they have no idea what's coming forward to them. That's what upsets me about people who don't know God, don't want to know God, that deny that in fact He's real. And they're headed right for Him. And when they run into Him face to face in death and they're sent to hell for all eternity, it's going to be a sad day. That does not have to happen. If people just believe the Word of God is true, and the truth of the Word of God is true, then they'll go forward. Folks, we need to learn so desperately that the land of the living is those who stay away from the jungle of sin. And the eyes of sin lead you deeper and deeper into that jungle. They believe the lies of the tempter, and they follow those new ruts instead of the old ruts. And they find out they're in those open, wide fields of newfound opportunities. They apply and appeal to the senses, but there's an end of destruction there. They've forsaken the rest for newfound sense of adventure and the freedom those old ruts do not offer. There's no freedom in ruts. You've got to stay within those ruts. And now they can do what they want to do, and they're not constrained by a loving leader who cares. Now they're their own leader in control of their own destiny. And they forgot the loving leader knows what lies ahead. But they have no idea. He has you in the ruts because He knows where the safe road is. He has you in the ruts because He knows where the road ends and where it leads you to. These new wide fields, you can wind up anywhere and in any shape and anyhow. Today, learn not to lose your direction. Follow the leader. Don't walk without a leader. Walk with one. And let Jesus be your strength for today and your hope for tomorrow.